So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism. In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This man Rudiger's going to be a very stern test for any attacker to beat, Peter. He's amongst the smartest defenders around with his positioning, and he's got the pace and strength to deal with the quickest opponent. He's not going to fall for cheap tricks either. He's just not that type to dive into tackles.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. De Jong does really well to win the ball there. Fermin. Valverde.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Valverde. Now it's Camavinga. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Kubasi, Koundé, De Jong, and it's Lopez. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Yamal, takes a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Lamine Yamal deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And we have our very first corner. Gets his head on it! Camavinga gets rid without sophistication. He's in space and looking for options. Chance! And that would have been some goal.
Lamine Yamal certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Goulet. Valverde. Now it's Ferran Torres. Out to the right. Yamal. Big chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. And that was very necessary. Well, they've got it again. Your impression so far, Jim?
Barcelona have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Oh, that's a key interception. Yamal, can he get it through? Here comes the... It's a mighty effort! Goal! Barcelona! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Yamal. Oh, they can break here. He can run onto that. He's got away. Rudiger, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He might be in here! It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Yamal. Yamal. Yamal has a look inside the box. Shoots! Barcelona are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Now it's Vinicius Junior. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. He won't be happy with that one. Ferran Torres. Now there's a fine ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Yamal! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Koundé. No way through. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's picked his way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He has found the way through. Howson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pau Kubasi wins the duel this time. Yamal looking to run onto it. Yamal has it out wide and in space. Yamal! Oh, the ball's run loose, and again! That's a half-decent try. And he's being shifted off it. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Yamal. And that is wildly off target.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Goulet. Chouameni. Garcia. Looking for the run. Valverde receives it in a good position here. There's the shot! Oh, it's gone in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 13.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
He's a sharp little ball here. And the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
There is the half-time whistle. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch, this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
He's had a shot! Goulet. Valverde. De Jong gets across and deals with it. Oh, good spread. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Chouameni threads one in, and the flag has stayed. Shot, surely! Against the crossbar. That's a decent clearance. And it's Olmo.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's shifting through the gears here. Dani Olmo. Now it's Rafinha. Now it's Dani Olmo. Now it's Ferran Torres. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Fermin. Oh, this looks sharp. That's good running with the ball. Martin kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Valverde. Garcia! Just off target.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Now it's Dani Olmo. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Now it's Yamal. It's a threatening ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And it's fallen loose again! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And the shot! Yes! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Alexander-Arnold. Looking to play him in. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Goal! front. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Barcelona take the lead. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Ferran Torres. Shapes to shoot! And for a moment, time stood still. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Garcia. And Güler. He's through, now is he in? Well timed, excellent interception. Well, there's the clearance. And it's Camavinga.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Nice physical challenge. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Camavinga. Picked out, brilliant chance for a shot! Oh, that could cost them.
Valverde absolutely knew he could ill afford to miss that.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Madrid are making a change now. Not the best distribution from the keeper. All the way back. Rudiger. Into the last 5 minutes. Now it's Ferran Torres. Now it's Rafinha. Chooses to go cross-field. It's a pretty loose pass.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Real chance! Oh, that was brilliantly defended. Alexander-Arnold goes short. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Opts for safety.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Here's the return pass. Eric Garcia spots it and intercepts. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He is through here. Thinks about... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's hit the post. And that's that. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win, and it came down to one decisive moment. Yamal claiming the Man of the Match award. And there is very little room for argument. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans, everyone pumped. Takes me back.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Anthony. Great chance! And it's a goal! And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So, a breakthrough already. Chomer. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Gaia. It's gone out for a throw-in. Knocks it into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's having a shot! Chance! No mistake! 2-0 and in next to no time. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Looking to go deep, and the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Taken back almost at once. Chance for a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
That is good strength. That's a good ball out wide. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Anthony. Anthony. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he's picked it up out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance, surely! And for a moment, time stood still. And they've got rid. Alvaro Fidalgo does really well to win the ball there. Tarrega. Gaia. Chomer. And Cesar Tarrega. Nunez. And it's Rioja. This looks promising. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And the pass is intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Shot a goal! Oh, he's hit the bar! That pass has been well intercepted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Played out wide. Big header! It's anyone's ball now. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Anthony wins the duel this time.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him. A smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game. Picked out brilliantly. Shoots! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Rioja. Skims one in. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Takes a shot!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
He's got away. Anthony. Anthony! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Dimitrievski gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Valencia have the chance to go the other way. Distributed tidily. Could try cutting inside here. He's found a way through. Alvaro Fidalgo! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Some resolute defending there. Pablo Fornals. It's a really well-measured ball. Cross flung into... He's got tall! Cleared without complication. Núñez.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Now it's Duro.
Oh, really well played.
And he's straight offside. Marc Roca does well to get it back. Looking to play him in. He's in plenty of space here. And he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Oh, important interception. And the half-time whistle goes. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
There they go, hunting again.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he's managed to get rid. Rabasani. Defending was strong and firm. Marc Roca.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Anthony receives it in a wide position. Can he finish? They want to be quick to recover this. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Gets a good foot in there. And here's Bakambu. And the finish! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Corner number 2 then. Bakambu! And that's caused a worry or two. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Anthony is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Alvaro Fidalgo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nunez and Rioja. That has not gone well. Just about up to the hour now. And he's being shifted off it. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He is through here. Shapes to shoot! It's hit the crossbar! He is just caressing the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Oh, that's been cut out. Well played. That's a shade optimistic. Pepelu. And it's Gaia. Now it's Bakambu. Oh, perfectly measured that. Look at the space. Decent chance! Oh, what? In he goes again. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done for the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Valencia choosing to make the first change.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Pepelu. Anthony is firing after that one. And it's Vasquez. Now it's Pablo Fornals. Oh, no joy this time. Tarrega. He's felt that, hasn't he? Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Has a look and plays it forward. Nunez. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now Vasquez. Played out to the left flank. And he's managed to get free.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
It could be in here. Good claim. No margin for error there. Dimitrievski, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Bakambu. Oh, extraordinary.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Cambio de jugadores.
Valencia making consecutive changes here. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Played out to the right. Tarega. And that pass just didn't quite work. Now it's Duro. Now it's Sadiq. That has been slung wide. Anthony. And here's Bakambu. Great ball, and he's in. There's the shot! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss. Not the most convincing of passes. That's really well cleared. He has found the way through. Alvaro Hidalgo! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss. Thierry Correa. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Gets into some space. That has been cut short.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that's that. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Anthony, hat-trick scorer, massive game from him today. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
The crowd rises for the national anthem of Portugal.
Well, that has got the juices flowing, and now this. It's a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
So we're up and running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, the player Nuno Mendes is someone who's really impressed me as being a two-way player. Very confident, consistent, and always willing to take people on and get himself into those good crossing positions, and he can deliver too.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And for a moment, time stood still. Gonzalez has been caught there, it's a foul. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. Oh, it's come loose. Rafael Leao, and it's Bruno Fernandes. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Great ball, and he's in here. He's had a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Messi. Messi! Rafael Leao. And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
It's their second corner of the game. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to...
And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. Played out wide. He's on it, can he get away? Chance to deliver. Oh, well played, well played. Vitinha. McAllister. Now it's Messi. There's the shot! Decent enough try. So, third corner of the game. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Your impression so far, Jim?
Argentina have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Now it's De Paul, and he's managed to get free. De Paul, Gonzalez! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Gonzalo Inacio. Diogo Dalot. And it's McAllister. Rafael Leao. And Mendes. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. And a chance! De Paul. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. And the pass is intercepted. Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Bernardo Silva. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Now it's Gonzalez. That's going to go a long way. McAllister. De Paul. To McAllister. Out towards the flank. Montiel tries making a foray down the right. Mendes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Messi! Loose. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Goal! Argentina! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, but you're paying a visit to your net.
Argentina are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Nuno Mendes.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Knocks it into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He has found a way through. And he shoots!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Montiel really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Gonzalez gets into some space. Defending of the desperate variety. And this is Messi. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And he welcomes it in, and Messi! He's got away with one there.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
He's had it taken off him. And here's Messi. Oh, that's nice. And the finish! Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. Foot in. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Argentina are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
That's Gonzalez. And he's surging through. Chance, surely! Well, now it's in he goes again. Rafael Leao. And here's Alvarez. Gonzalez! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Bernardo Silva. Here's Rafael Leao. That has been cut short. Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao. And it's Messi. And he's in on goal. Can he finish? It's in. And there's the goal they've been looking for. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Argentina are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Chance here to counter. And he was quick to react.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Mendes gets over and intercepts. Pedro Neto. And that's another good win of the ball. De Paul. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so... And Messi! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Argentina have scored 2 quick goals here.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Diogo Dalot. For Pedro Neto. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, super ball! Messi! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Rafael Leao played out to the left flank. That pass has been well intercepted. Can he get it through?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's got away. De Paul. Messi. Inacio spots it and intercepts. Vitinha, and it's Bruno Fernandes. That's been cut out, well played. Ruben Dias. Gonzalo Inacio. Tries to play it through. Picks out, goes for a shot! Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. For Pedro Neto. Nicely weighted ball. Inacio makes the interception. Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. De Paul. Diogo Costa claims comfortably. Diogo Dalot. Now it's Alvarez. That has ended up in no man's land. Distributed tidily. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Shoots! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Alvarez! Oh, it's come off the upright. Bernardo Silva. And it's Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto. Can he get on the end of this? Alvarez, his chance! He scored! Just cruising! They are cruising! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
And yes, it's him again. It's become a case of men against boys. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. Tries a shot!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Ruben Dias gets it away. Tagliafico, and he whips it in. Great chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He has done it! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And there goes the final whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Alvarez taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.